Woohoo! Welcome back to Big Herder Nerd and some more early access FM19 content for you beautiful people. We are bringing you one in a series of Bundesliga team guides. The Bundesliga license has been acquired by Sports Interactive for Football Manager this year, and they have come up with, I think they've got a few team partnerships going as well, so they are big on the Bundesliga. So we're expecting a lot of saves to come out of there, and if you haven't tried Germany before, this is the year to try it. They've got the licenses, they've got the face packs, it's all there for you to play with. And actually, playing with a few of the teams over the early capture weekend, there's a lot of talent knocking around that Bundesliga. So I thought I'd knock together a few simple guides for each of the top 7 teams within the Bundesliga, and to try and whet your appetite, wet your whistle a little bit about what to expect from these teams for FM19. So today we are looking at the Bayern Munich. This will be one of the easier ones. Bayern Munich, the big boys of the Bundesliga. So we will be going through and having a look at the budgets they have available to them, the team they have available to them, and an idea of maybe the tactical style that I would recommend or would be my preferred option for a team like Bayern Munich. I should say as well, before we go any further, that this is recorded on a pre-alpha version of the game at Size headquarters over the FM19 capture event weekend. If you haven't seen it, get on Twitter. Lots of us were there capturing information. So this is all static from that build, but the player ratings and stuff should be what the real ones will be in the game, won't they? So let's get in and have a look then. So, welcome to FC Bayern. So their philosophies, interesting to think about when looking at tactics: play possession football, sign young players for the first team, interesting one, and develop players using the club's youth system. Bear that in mind. In terms of players coming in over the summer, James Rodriguez, the big one, the Colombian, who has been loaned in from Real Madrid, I believe, and is the AMC. So we have got very strong attacking midfield centre just joined. We've also got Leon Goretzka, big player that was trying to be bought. Well, you could try and get him in FM18, but he obviously signed that contract. So once the play updates were done, he was gone. And also Alphonso Davies, another new signing. So if we take a look at the team report where we like to start, there are a lot of strengths there and not a lot of weaknesses. If we just run down: strong crossing, dribbling, finishing, heading, long shots, off the ball, passing, penalty, stamina, vision, leadership. Okay, so we can play pretty much whatever formation we want with here. It's saying we can do everything. We've got to think about that possession-based football. So it will really rely on the players that we have at our disposal, shall we say. Scrolling down, the list goes on and on and on. So many strengths of this team, it's kind of ridiculous. If you look at the weaknesses, it's only depth really, that they don't have enough players outside, which is where you'll want to sign some of those young players. They say for the first team, but if you sign some of the young players, it will bring them through. You'll have time to sort of get your Robins and your Ribery's out, bring some of these youngsters through. And then if we're to take a look at the team report for them, what have we got available to us now? This is where we start thinking about those formations, although knowing that the tactics screen will provide us with some options based on how we want to line up. So we know we've got Lewandowski up top, 4-star striker, Müller as the backup as a 3-star, Wagner 2-star. Wagner when I was actually playing, very good at heading the ball, good if you're playing crosses. So we're relying on the one striker. That's not great. Attacking midfielder left and right, we've got Robin and Ribery, also Gnabry. Müller can play out there, Kingsley Coman. And then through the middle, James Rodriguez, Thomas Müller. Thiago can play there, but he's not going to be great, is he? So we're strong on the wings, I think. Strong on the wings. We've got 3-4 players maybe to share across the 2 wings. One striker, definitely. And then maybe Rodriguez in the AMC with Müller as a backup. So maybe we're looking at a 4-2-3-1. If we drop back then, you can see that the midfield left and right positions exactly the same. I think that's a change for FM19, that their ratings for the attacking midfield and the midfield positions are closer matched now. But looking at the midfield centre, got Thiago in there, Tolisso, Goretzka, Alaba can play there if he wants, and then Renato Sanchez, good youngster in backup, which says we've got at least 2 decent centre mid. So 2 in the middle it's really backing up the 4-2-3-1 here. And then we look at the arsenal of the team, the defense. We got a strong left back in David Alaba, strong right back in Kimmich with backup in Rafinha. Rafinha can play both sides, which is very useful. And then Boateng and Hummels in the middle. So we have strong central defenders. Maybe could look for some youngsters to come in on the left and right as backup to Kimmich and Alaba. And then obviously the big man Neuer in goal. Don't need to worry too much about him. So that's a strong defence. I don't think we have to do much there. Looks to me like a 4-2-3-1 would work. Don't really need to worry about the wing backs. I think we'll keep it as a 4-2-3-1, but maybe use the fullbacks and the back four as wing backs to get forward and make the most, because it looks like our talent is definitely out wide. So now we come to the fun bit. What tactical style would I choose for Bayern? So they need to play possession football. That's interesting. They want to sign. They're going to do pretty much anything they want other than that. So I would pick a few. When playing with Bayern, when I run my save over that weekend, did play with wing play. I relied heavily on having the wing backs and the fullbacks overlapping with the wingers, knowing that you've got your Robin and your Ribery, who are getting a little bit older now, but it means they can cut inside if they need be, and they've got other guys doing the running. But that would be my number one option. So that is the wing play. So that's showing it works with a 4-4-2, a 4-1-4-1 with a DM, or a 4-2-4. So we could really play a 4-2-4, or we could drop that second striker in and make it a 4-2-3-1. So that is one. It's less on the possession side. It's much quicker, much more attacking. But obviously we are the strongest team in the league. We should be going out there and dominating. Other styles I look at is possibly a control possession. It focuses on retaining possession, pressing high to win the ball back. Not quite a gegenpress, not quite a tiki-taka. But it looks to give you that possession piece. I would say the only issue here is that shorter passing. You've got a lot of pace, very good crossing, very good headers of the ball, very good long shutters of the ball, which would say you don't really need to hold on to it. You can probably take a few risks because you've got such a high quality team. So I think if it was me, and it was me that did this, I would go for the wing play option. Use those wingers, play fast, play kind of direct, because you have the ability to literally turn teams over. So the three options for a wing play are, like I said, the 4-4-2, the 4-1-4-1, or the 4-2-4 wide. I would select any of these, get them in, and then change it probably to a 4-2-3-1. Maybe he's lining up with a 4-2-4 wide to start with, because you've got the wingers there. You can obviously then drop that target man down inside and make him more of a shadow striker or attacking midfielder, because we don't really have two out-and-out strikers. But there we have the wing backs then providing support to the wingers, two central defenders holding things up, shoring that up with the goalkeeper, and a box-to-box and a ball midfielder in the middle, which suits our midfielders. We have more of the defensive midfielders rather than those attacking playmaker midfielders. So if I was to take on Bayern Munich in FM19, that is how I would look to line up. You've got very strong players in there, but they are getting older. You have a budget of 103 million to spend on players, to bring in those high quality wonder kids to back up those players out wide. I think I'd buy backup left and right backs, backup wingers, maybe a second striker. But you have a very strong team to start with. So the first season, you should be dominating. So this will be an easier start, I think, to FM19 if you were to choose Bayern Munich. But we will leave that there for today's video. Come back next time for some more team league guides for the Bundesliga. Let me know down below, which leagues will you be managing in? Will you be taking on the Bundesliga? And if you are, is it because you're a seasoned fan of the league? Or, you fancy giving it a go, getting out of your comfort zone, leaving England? Quite scary out there. Let me know down below. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you back next time. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.